was an organization that I had joined that was teaching the same thing, but this organization actually wear pants. It wasn't like where I was, being taught about, you can't wear pants, right? So I started, whatever. They started, it was a lesson that they did that I totally disagree with about masturbation. And we got into it since I was like this female that had open mouth. They kind of tried to claim I was a Jezebel and shit. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? I just started seeing things like that chauvinistic stuff. But then I came across my friend that was in this phase 2 that they had left like 6 months prior. I introduced me to a video with Dr. Phil Valentine and the Metaphysics of the Bible. And when I watched that shit, I'm just telling you, that just started making me start looking at things more logically than I was, I guess, religiously. And then it was just like my turning point when it came to my husband. I called him my husband at the time and everything like that. And, we were getting into it, and it just, that was my turn. I say that's my turning point, but it took me like 2 years to 3 years to transition to fully get out of it. To say, fuck this. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So it was at the point where you realized you were kind of being oppressed or suppressed. Your voice was being suppressed, and you started to feel
felt very oppressive. It felt very oppressive, and I was like, ain't no fucking way. If the Bible says you're going to know the truth, and the truth is going to set you free, and he that is free indeed, and I didn't feel free. I didn't feel free. I felt in bondage. I felt a weight on me. You know what I'm saying? I felt like something is not right. You know what I mean? I'm like, this can't be right. This is misery.
So, did they just allow you to leave, or was it a process? Like, what did you have to do to get out of there?
They kicked me out of the organization. They had like the elders, and they had a structure, whatever, set up. And my husband at the time, he still died because he agreed with me at that time with that train of thought of where we were and what we were thinking and stuff like that. But then when we seen that I wasn't even agreeing with certain things, period, is where his disconnection started taking place. To the point where he wound up cheating on me while I was pregnant with my last son because he thought he was going to convert another chick into the religion, into the faith.
So he felt the need to convert another woman. Was that woman supposed to be as like your second wife, or?
No, I wasn't having that. I was like, we want to send me and her,
So would you compare Black Israelites to like Mormonism? Like white people have Mormonism and maybe African.
There's a lot of I say with the whole brainwashing quote, I say yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, I could see that. How they get caught up in the mindset of it, yes.
Interesting. And so, were there any like special like rituals or things that they would make you guys do in, when you were practicing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What are some of the things that they would make you do?
Well, one of the things that we did was, if you're ever familiar with atonement, I don't know if you are, in the Bible where they were atone for their sins and they have to make sacrifices and stuff. It was one experience I had where we actually did that with a bird. Shut the bird head off. Yeah, that shit was great.
Okay, so wait. They made you do a sacrifice. Yeah. What type of sacrifice?
To atone for your sins.
But what did you sacrifice?
A bird.
A bird?
Yeah.
A chicken?
It was a pigeon.
A pigeon.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And so what happened? Walk me through this. Like, I wasn't there. I don't know. Like, now I'm interested. Okay, so they're like, you're doing this ceremony. It's what's it called? Atonement. Oh, wow, that's scary. Okay, so you're doing this atonement, and you walk into this room, and there's a bunch of church leaders, or what happens?
Mm-hmm. You had the rabbi there, and we would hold the bird, and he would say the prayer, whatever the atonement prayer was. This was a very long time ago, so I'm trying to go back in my memory. And he, took the head and cut it off and let the blood drain out, yeah.
Damn.
That was the experience.
That didn't scare you?
At that time, like, you made that in that mindset, you think you're doing the right thing to get, your higher calling to God, and, you're like, this is what I need to do to get to heaven. Like, look, my first legal relationship, I was at the point where I thought that if I was disrespectful to my husband, I was going to go to hell.
Oh.
Like, that's where my mindset was.
Oh.
Now, that's deep right there, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So, you know, I was caught up that heavily, is what I'm trying to get you to understand. When I say brainwashed, I was in there. I was in there.
So how does one like slowly get brainwashed? I mean, how does it? Is it just like slowly over time?
It's like you thinking like, okay, when I was younger, I used to always go, you know, I was in a Pentecostal. My grandmother's Catholic. My mom was a born again Christian, but she always made sure we went to church on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So, and then we needed Jesus and, you know, to atone for our sins. You know the whole deal with that, you know, with the whole Christianity thing. And so when he had brought the explanation to me, I actually started really reading the Bible, you know, and like on the seventh day, keeping the Sabbath day. And I was like, no, this is the right way. You know, I just felt like it was called. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I just felt like, oh, this is right. And then I just went knee deep in, you know?
Yeah.
That was a process. I mean, and then at the time, I did have a boyfriend, and I wanted to separate with him because of it, you know?
So was this guy your first love?
What do you mean?
Like, was he your first boyfriend, or was he your first love interest?
No.
So
I already had one child. I had my first son already by then.
So how do you feel like he was able to get you in so deep?
I feel like I allowed myself to get in that deep because I thought I was doing the right thing. I thought that this was right. You know? So if you think that... I'm that type of person, like if I really feel something, I'm really passionate in it, I go hard. You know? I go hard, and that's what I did. I went hard for it, you know?
Damn, girl, I need you on my team. I said, damn, I need you on my team.
That's just to see, coming to understand just who I am and learning myself more now. That's just who I am, you know? If I'm with it, I'm just real about it, I'm passionate about it. If I believe in it, I believe in it, you know? And I did at that time. That's where I was.
And so when you started to get out, what were the steps that you took to get out of there? Like, you know, you decided, okay, this isn't the right thing for me. After the atonement, after they killed them, they murdered the bird or whatever, and then...
I was still in it. I was still in it heavily, like for 6-7 years after. I just went in transition. It's like this. Okay, I'm going to try to give you an example of how the Hebrew faith is. It's like the Christian church. You know, you have Methodist, Baptist, and all those different sectors within it. It's kind of like that with the Hebrew as well. You got some that believe this and some that believe you don't do atonement. Some that don't believe in doing those things and keeping Passover and stuff like that because we're not in our technical land, the land of Israel and stuff like that. So it's kind of like that. So there's branches within that too. So I went from that branch to another within that. You get what I'm saying? That was like still kind of in that phase, but it was just different things that I didn't have to do the atonement no more. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I went from that to that.
So you went from like a deeper version of it to a Black Israelite light.
Yeah.
So when y'all like finally broke up, was he like ever trying to come back or into your life or anything like that?
I mean, as far as because we have children together, so we're always going to be, you know, have to deal with each other. Like, I mean, he knew once I was done with it, I was like fucking done. You know what I'm saying? And it got to a point where it was like he was keeping the Sabbath day. He was trying to force me, just sit here with the kids while I teach a lesson. But the doctor didn't agree with me, so I couldn't sit in the room while he's teaching my children that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was kind of like that. So we just had a lot of problems, you know. And I just started like drifting away. I was like just smoking cigarettes. I was stressed out. I was just miserable, and I was just drifting back into the real world. You know what I'm saying?
So how did you keep him like from returning? Because I noticed like a lot of women, once they're like, especially they got children involved and stuff like that, and they feel like they had a long-term relationship with them, it's very hard for women to move on they end up usually going back to that same person.
Well, you said he had got another woman, right?
Mm-hmm. He did, but I didn't want to go back. I left the situation. I walked away.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, because I felt like he was already dealing with another one. You know, that woman intuition.
Even with that being said, still women find it hard to move on. Even if they know there's another woman involved, they'll still let a man linger around. You know, it doesn't really matter sometimes. So how did you find the strength with your kids and all just to move on?
You know, when I started building myself back up, providing for myself, and saying, okay, I can manage to take care of my household. My income is to the level where I don't have to rely on his income. You know what I'm saying? So I could be able to provide for them if I do separate. And, you know, I had to think of all of those things before I transitioned. You know, that I could afford an apartment, I could afford my rent, my car note, and all those other things.
Right.
And the biggest thing for me was my kids were unhappy. And I was just like, I got to get them out of this environment. I want my kids, I want to raise my kids, I want to be happy. In order for my kids to be happy, then mom needs to be happy.
So
you know what I'm saying?
Working on yourself was the main goal.
Right.
Right.
It was like, and really my kids, because I don't want them to be raised miserable. I don't want them to be in an environment like if I'm going, I felt like I was doing a lot of stuff by myself. I was working full time. I would have to come home to cook, get the kids together, and sometimes he would be sitting in the house on his days off, and he wouldn't have no food prepared, shit like that. And it was like, I'm doing all this shit by myself any fucking way. What the fuck I need you for?
It was so.
Just to tell me I'm doing something wrong?
It was like one of those things I could do battle by myself.
Yeah, I could do battle by myself without having nobody nagging me and telling me that, oh, you need to do this, you need to lose weight, I'm like, what the fuck? I can't spend 3 hours in the gym like you because you're not paying attention to the kids. When I get home, I gotta make sure X, Y, Z is done. You know what I'm saying? So it was like that. So he was breaking me down, but I was depressed. I was in a depressive state. You know what I'm saying? I was just miserable.
Right.
But, you know, my friends, people that I had around me, in my circle, started building me and making me stronger, and they're making me realize, dude, you're doing this by yourself anyway. Why continue to be miserable and come in here crying and this and that? You know what I'm saying? So I built myself to where it's like, you know what, I'm leaving.
That's definitely really difficult for most people to do, and you're really strong for doing that. My time with you, unfortunately, is coming to an end, but if you had one thing to tell girls out there, if they found themselves in a situation similar to yours, like, what would you tell them?
I want to tell them, if it don't feel right, don't make an excuse that it is. Because your intuition and your conscience is going to tell you. When them flags go up, it's for a reason. Pay attention to it, because it's there for a reason. It's there for a reason. So lock into that.
Woo, woo. That's what's up. And with that being said, thanks for talking with us, Lily. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much for being on the show, dude. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. I think that you probably really helped a lot of people out there. I want to give you a shout out for, coming on and being so honest. I know it takes a lot to tell your story.
Hell yeah.
Do you have anything that you're working on right now that you want to promote or you want to shout out?
Hey, I can go visit I am doing, I know this is big, everybody's on paparazzi. I do sell my $5 bling jewelry.
Hell yeah.
I can go on my website, www.baegoddess.com. Hit me up and get y'all some nice little bling. It's worth it. You make your outfit look busted. You know what I mean?
That's baegoddess.com. Check her out. She sells her jewelry for $5 every day.
Lily's in the building. Thank you so much for coming by, girl. You guys give it up for Lily.
All right, Lily, thanks. We holla at you later. Peace, girl.
Thanks so much for being on the show. Have a good night.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks again for tuning in to Jerry Talk 1-on-1, where we talk to the bold, stories unfold, from the young to the old, nothing's off limits to be told. Till next time, safe sex and paychecks. We out.